I think this progressive word also needs to be re-explained. I think anybody who wants to work for justice is progressive. Justice and progressive stands together. And then slowly, I think that idea bloomed into doing something more. I was very fortunate to be their co-chair in Nevada when we defeated Biden with a landslide. And that was the time. And I think today when we see progressive people, the squads and everybody, that is what Bernie gave them, a hope. And I think it is on that hope that people are running.
I'll invite Dr. Zafar Iqbal. Dr. Zafar, specifically, what we would like to hear from you is, because you are one of the co-organizers and originators of this forum, is what is the future agenda? What ideas you have in your mind about it, so that then we can have a debate and discussion very quickly.
Thank you very much, Raza. Yeah. Raza, thank you very much, and thank you very much for each one of you to be here. I think this all, as a speaker rightly said, NSF is the basis of it. I think when few years back, Amir started a WhatsApp, things start from small efforts. And then slowly, it brought people together who was of progressive leaning. And I think this progressive word also needs to be re-explained. I think anybody who wants to work for justice is progressive. Justice and progressive stands together. And then slowly, I think that idea bloomed into doing something more and bringing more people together. And today what we see is an effort to create an infrastructure. An infrastructure where efforts like Amar, or efforts like Pervez, and this young effort here, I'm so proud to see him. I was exposed to Bernie politics, I was lucky. And then we had an opportunity to host him in Houston, and this young person, and now he's running for an office, this is the future. This is the reason we are here. And I think I would love that Pervez helps him and he helps Pervez.
Already.
Yeah. Yes, because that is politics. Coalition building is politics. We should not be supporting anybody. We should be supporting the issues. We should be supporting what you stand for. That is what I learned from Bernie. I was very fortunate to be their co-chair in Nevada when we defeated Biden with a landslide. And that was the time. And I think today when we see progressive people, the squads and everybody, that is what Bernie gave them, a hope. And I think it is on that hope that people are running. So I will now start to open this thing up, because the whole effort is that if Amar has an infrastructure there, then what we see in Colombia today, where a guerrilla fighter is now the president, and he talks about it without any fear because he has the support of the grassroots. That is the future we will see in Pakistan, because justice always wins. It takes time. So I think that's the whole idea, that we have a small steering committee. We would want to invite other people, like we are planning to have our next meeting in Chicago. We are trying to, use Apna's infrastructure right now till we have our own infrastructure, where 100 people will come in for progressive issues. And we bring in everybody. I've become very spiritual. I think NSF and other, there's no, in South Asia, secular word needs to be redefined in our way, not the way how Britishers wanted us to see. We are spiritual. And I think we should welcome anybody and everybody in it. So I think, Raza, let's open this discussion up so that people can contribute and we can decide the next program that we will do. Of course, before I end, we have an opportunity in Pervez and Amar. See, to me, both things are the same. It is the people coming together, supporting for a change in Pakistan and supporting for a change right here in Houston. So please donate generously to their campaign. They both need the money, and So Raza, do we want to?
Yeah, so we'll open it up. I think there were some questions also about the nature of this forum, its future, how formal it is, should it be formalized? That's one question. So let's have your view on
Yeah,
that.
see, my view is we all have organized for the last, we are all in our 50s and 60s. Some of us are sick and tired of 501c3s, C4s, PACs. I think we have enough structures. We should, in my mind, we should see where we can be most effective. I'll give you a small example. Raza is standing here. Raza successfully launched Neador, which was a non-profit initiative with Naseem Shekhani and some of the progressives, that we should have something like NPR here. Asif Alam is sitting here from the Bay Area, so we wanted other people rather than physicians also into it. So we started it as a non-profit public broadcasting network, and Neador was one of its project. And then yes, then Raza joined in as the CEO, and Kamran is sitting here. And you know, Kamran and there is a lot of progressive. Mr. Khalid Mahmood, there's another progressive. Anything that goes in Karachi, I think Khalid and Lali, like T2F, the second floor, he's a great partner, basically. So I think that evolved into Neador, which became a news channel, and now Raza has started a new wave to organize the South Asian here. So that's a 501c3 because we do educational efforts. If we want this forum, to me, I think we should take some time and see what type of activities are we focusing on. Like when you are not registered, you are more flexible. Like you can support Amar, you can support Parvez, you can support this young guy here, and we are just coming together as friends. But I think the day we are able to do a Faz Mela or some progressive where, you know, all of us come there and have enough to share, I think that would be a more time to see whether we should register as a C3 or a C4. Like in Nevada, we have Nevada Outreach, which is a C4, which is a non-profit political thing, which I hope every state has, you know, so that this infrastructure, what Parvez and the young guy is doing, it can be channeled into more organized infrastructure. So that is my things, but I should, you know, we should share. The first thing is how flexible we should be and what should be our next step.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Zafar.